Hey guys, today I'm going to be explaining you how to be a decent pro at the Wild West in Roblox. So, the first tip that I have for you is find the best weapons that you can. And if you don't believe that I'm decent at the game, I guess, I have a few stats here, like kills, that many. I died a few times, but for the most part, I've killed people too. So, I would like to be explaining to you, and I want to share my knowledge. So, I do have a tier list video coming out. I don't know, I think that will come out quicker than this, but, I'm just going to be showing you how to be good at this game. Now, the best thing that you can do is find your style of weapon. Whether it's cheap weapons or expensive weapons like I have right here. It can be whatever. So, I just have, everybody has their own things that they likes. Everybody has their own opinions, so just find the best thing that fits your play style. For me, I like being able to kill people swiftly and effectively too, which is a pretty good play style, I'm not gonna lie. Plus, I have this weapon, and I also have the sharps rifle in my inventory right here. So if I want to shoot people from afar, or go in hand-to-hand combat, I have weapons to do all of that. So yeah. So, you're gonna have to figure out stuff yourself. Tell me in the comments if you want me to make a review video on all of the rifles. They're a lot more expensive, but I'd be willing to do it for you guys. So tell me if you want that to happen. So, yeah, okay, next thing is you're gonna have to have a decent, maybe a group of people, because you can't take on, you can't take on other groups of players by yourself unless you're, very, very good at this game. Sorry, but I kind of doubt a lot of people that are watching this video can take on, 5 players, if they're good. So you're gonna have to have a crew. I got a few people in this crew. If you want to join this, then tell me, because I'll just join the Discord server in the description. Yeah, so that's that. The guns are very important, and the crew is very important. Now, how are you gonna get the guns in the crew? And how are you gonna find them? Well, finding the crew is a different thing. Getting the guns is easier. Okay, that's just my skeleton horse. So, I'm going to be going to the spot that I like to get the most money. Oh, whoops. Alright, so here I am at Howling Peak. And this is, it's only a good way to get money if you have the right supplies, which you need a tier 6 pickaxe if you want the best loot out of this. Now, this area has 4 gold deposits and 3 silver deposits. 1 silver, 1 gold right there. The other silver's right here. And then I'll show you where the other 3 gold deposits and 1 silver deposit is. And that's down here. The way that I like doing this is you go get the gold ore up there, and then you travel your way down here, whether it's by sliding or not being stupid. And this is the silver deposit. It's in that little area. And there's 3 gold right here. Gold sells for 80, silver sells for about 45. It won't show that on here because this is a VIP server and you get $5 for everything. So yeah, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's fun. So I mean, it's kind of boring, but if you want to see the real way to grind, then I'll show you. Alright guys, so I'm at the next hunting spot. Ignore the window over there. Oh god, I hate those guys when I'm alone. But yeah, so over here you're not going to be seeing as many animals because since this is the Halloween event, they did reduce the amount of animals, sadly. Temporarily, obviously, because if you actually know the Halloween event and if you played recently, then you'll probably figure out why. If you haven't already figured out, it's because then people could get a ton of bones for the witch doctor extremely easily, which then they can unlock the masks very easily. I already got both the masks, the jack-o'-lantern hat and the plague doctor mask, but as of now there's only bears in this area. Generally there's also deer, and then there's alligators over here. So bear hunting is the best. There's a little log over here. Let me find it. I hate that creature right there. This log right here. You can stand on it, put a campfire, and there's a bear spawn right there, and then around the place over here. And if you just sit there in a public server and maybe have some people defending you, then you can make a lot of money to get guns and stuff. So, or just to get a pickaxe to go do it the safer way and the more fun way. But, you know, that's however you guys would like to do it. So yeah, that's how you get the guns. And then I'm going to be showing you some PvP techniques that maybe you guys might be knowing. Maybe you already know it. Maybe you just need some more pointers. So, yeah, here, I'm going to show you those. Alright, so here I am. I'm just like 5 feet away from where I just was. I know. But since I don't have anybody here for my faction test on, you know, I just gotta act like there's someone here. So yeah, so this is my loadout right here. I already told you guys earlier in the video, I think. So yeah, so the reason I have my Bowie knife is this is generally if they're very low or you're out of ammo for all your guns. So if maybe let's say we shot this, we hit them, we shot all these shots, hit them, kill them, and then we shot them, but we have extremely bad aim. So they're extremely low because I hit them with. Okay, that scared me for a second. But so say they're extremely low because we shot them with this. So then we can just run around in circles and stab them. And the stabbing is left click, and the slicing is that. This is generally if like you're next to them, like we're right next to them. But otherwise, stabbing is better because it's longer ranged, and you have more of a chance to hit them. And to hit them easily, I don't want to see that. You can kind of flick your screen a little bit. So say do that. It's basically this, but with more range. So you can do that or that, and then you're gonna hit them. And the Bowie knife, it used to be able to 2-hit people because it did 50 damage. They nerfed it a little bit, which it's still fine. It's still a really good weapon. And you can buy it at any general store. I think you can buy it at just general. Wait, no, forgot. You can't buy it at general stores. You have to buy it at the Hunter Cabin, which is it's in the tribal forest over here, hunting shack right here. So yeah, that's where you get the Bowie knife. And the lasso, this is very useful if you're an outlaw or just a normal civilian, or if you're a cowboy or a sheriff. So the lasso, it can do a lot of things, and it's definitely one of the most useful items in the game. So what the lasso does, you say, you have to charge it up till it's red, then you can throw it, and then you can capture people. So if you capture people and you haven't tied them up yet, so if you capture them like that, then you can hold down F on them to rob them, which you'll take $80 from them in a coin purse that you can sell at any outlaw camp or a fort if you own it. Then, you know, you get $80 from it. If not, you can get them, and then you can hold down E, which will pick them up. And then if you want to arrest them, if you're unwanted obviously, and they're wanted, you can press E, which will arrest them. And then I recommend you don't want to shoot them, but if you have a friend with you, then you want your friend to shoot them definitely, because then they get instantly go to prison. But if you shoot them, then you only get the dead bounty. So always go for the alive bounty because you're gonna get the most out of it. Like, it really annoys me when I see people with like a 1,600 bounty, and the next thing you know, it's like someone claimed their dead bounty for like $300. So, you know, try to take them alive. Plus, it serves them more of a punishment, and people like being killed alive or they like being killed because then they just get their bounty away and they can respawn there. If you lasso them and risk them, they go into one of these for a long time. So that's useful. And then also another thing, if you're just in a PvP situation, grab them, drop them by pressing F, and then they're probably gonna die because they have nowhere else to go, and they're just a sitting duck. So yeah. Also, you can carry people, which is useful because you can put them in jail cells and stuff. But yeah. So you're gonna also want to have a good horse. So the best horses are at Callahan Manor, and I'll go show those to you real quick. So here I am at Callahan Manor in the stable. I really hate nighttime in this update, especially when I'm alone, because you always hear the howling of wendigos and stuff in the distance, which are extremely creepy. But here's the person. So they have the best horses here. You're gonna always need 10K to buy any of these horses here. But the best 3, or the best 2, and then they have one that's, you know, it has more health but less stamina. So I don't recommend this one. You're gonna want the most stamina and speed. So Mustang and American Quarter Horse. So I recommend the Mustang for everybody. Actually, the Mustang is, in my opinion, better than the American Quarter Horse for one reason. It's a bit more stealthy and it's smaller. And the reason that I like small horses is because people can see them and they have a smaller hitbox. Like, also you can, I think you can size them down, yeah. Make them big and small, make their, neighing pitch, you know, different. But, yeah. So those are the 2 best horses, or 3. Besides for the skeleton horse, which probably won't be obtainable very soon. Skeleton horse, you can only call it at night, so probably not one of the best horses, but it does look sick. You can't lie about that. So yeah, that's for the most part of my tutorial. Tell me if you guys want me to do any other, like, sort of these type of things. Just giving you guys just pointers and tips from a guy who's played this game for over a year now. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. Make sure to join Moth Gang in the description down below. So yeah.